Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we continue our series of design a chat system. Today we will talk about the group, how to the message flow in a group chat flow, message flow in the group chat. So let's take a look at the one-on-one flow. So we have user A, user B, and we have between them a message queue, and the user A send the message to the chat server. We get the ID generator. The chat server get the obtain an ID from the ID generator, and after that it sends the message the message to the message queue. The message queue store the message in the KV store, and we have if the user is online, we send it directly to the user. If it's not online, we store it in a push notification system. So if we take the same logic, let's assume that we are going to take the same logic. So if we have, let's just can I copy all of that, because I guess it will yeah, that's good. So chat group chat flow, let's call it group chat flow. So if we take the same, let me delete, what is this? No, delete. And delete this. We're just deleting all of that because we wanna, because we just wanna make it simple for us. So let's just assume that we have right now 2 users, and let's say that we created another user, and I will call it. Let's just copy this area. It will be user C. Okay. And this is chat server 3. So if user A wanna connect with user C, the chat server, we will create another message queue that will be connected with the chat server. Let me just try to make it quite clear for us. Yeah. And chat server, let's create a chat server will send to the message queue, and the message queue will send to the chat server. So if we create each user, we will just create for each user a specific message queue. And to continue that, before I continue in talking about that, I just want to say what is a message queue, because if you don't know what is a message queue is a communication mechanism that allows different software components or systems to exchange messages in asynchronous and decoupled manner. It provides a way for one component to send messages to a queue, and another component to retrieve and process those messages in its own pace. Message queues are used to enable efficient and reliable communication between different parts of distributed application or system. Okay, so this what is message queue and why we need it. So by now we have 2 users, and like, what happens when user A sends a message in a group chat? Assume we have 3 members in this group chat, user A and user B and user C. First, the message from user A is copied to each group member's message. So it's copied here and copied here. Okay, in the queue, one for user B and one for user C. You can think of the message synchronization queue as an inbox for received. Oh, sorry. I went to different things. Sorry. So it's this way it's good if the chat group was only 3, but if it was more than that, the design choice is it will not work. How? First of all, it's not acceptable to create a message queue and copy the message. Let's say if you have 500 or 1000 chat member, it's not acceptable to copy the message 1000 times. It's not reasonable. So what we can do is that we have one message queue, and this message queue is responsible for sending this message queue is responsible for sending all the messages to the receivers. Okay, so let's just try to think again. So the first solution that we talked about, it's a good for small chat groups, because it simplifies message synchronous flow, as each client only needs to check its own inbox to get new message. When the group number is small, sorting and copying in each sender's inbox is receiver inbox is not expensive. However, when we have a big group chat with a lot of users, sorting messages copy for each member is not acceptable. So on the receiver side, a receiver can receive message from multiple users. Each receiver has an inbox which contain messages from different senders. So this is how it works. So yeah, this is basically how it works from the receiver side. So we have this receiver and this receiver just to obtain the message from the message queue of each user. So we don't copy the messages anymore. So if we can see here, if user B want to take for message from the C, just to go to this message queue that is responsible for the user A. In the same with the user C, we're not copying the messages 2 times anymore. So yeah, so that's it for this video. It was a quite quick video. I hope my description was quite good. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and see you in future problems.